All right, guys. So I will send out signals. I apologize, but I'm not going to because everything flipped around right around 11 noon. So if I were to send out, it'd be really hard to look at the MetaTrader 4 on the MetaTrader 4 charts I haven't sent out, and then you'd be like, man, are these buy signals or sell signals? So just want to make sure that you guys don't get confused. That's why I'm doing the video analysis first, and then later on we will talk about we will later on I will send out the signals. The video is going to make more sense, so that's why I'm doing the video first. We are going to be selling the US dollar index. The US dollar index has come down significantly right at the end of New York sessions for the day on Friday. So it was up. Everything was losing against the US dollar currency index in the morning of New York sessions. And then right before lunchtime is when everything started turning around for the US dollar index to go back down. Indices are back up. US 30 has shot itself even higher. So US 30 is above 31,000, right? So we're gonna be buying indices this week for the weekly swing signals. Looking for US 30 to hit 32,000 to 33,000. From here, this is a really big bullish move. We'll see how much more further it goes. Like I said, I'm not using the trend line up here. I specifically explained the trend lines in the previous video. I even uploaded that video on YouTube as well. So just be mindful that the retracement of Wall Street going back up, the S&P is going back up here, and then also NASDAQ is trying to go back up as well. So they're all trying to, do a pullback going back up. We'll see how much more further these pairs end up going up forward. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's see here. I know this might be a short video. This might not be a short video. Gold is back up. Double bottom structure here at the set pay price at 1640, 1641. Get this right. Yep, 1643. Buying gold for this week, looking for gold to hit 1680 back to 1700, and then we'll see what it does from there. That is my take on it right now. We'll see how it all plays out. UJ, so UJ is coming back down significantly. Major move. This pair, this might end up being a really strong. Me personally, this is a really strong move for it to reverse back down. Now, don't get too caught up. It did come back down significantly. I wasn't expecting this pair to come back down, but it actually did go back down at the end of New York sessions. So on Friday, right when the US dollar started tumbling down right around noon. And so I didn't pay attention too much because I saw them going down. And then I figured that we would be buying the US dollar for this upcoming week. So we are not. So the US dollar has come down significantly all the way. UJ has come down back to 147. Looking to sell UJ back down to 146 to 144. And we'll see how this pair plays out. So this was a substantial move for this pair to come down, especially when it almost hit 152. So that's a big move going back down for this pair here. Now I do want to sell this pair. This is probably one of the only pairs that I want to sell long term and expecting a reversal price for it to reverse back down and then to just keep going down and create a downtrend, right? A new leg every single week going back down. And that would be a really long-term swing trade and stacking on that trend at the beginning top of the trend going back down, right? Or at the very bottom of a upward trend, right? Climbing up the mountain, right? So this one, we're looking for it to go back down on the mountain here. So that's easy way to say it. Euro. For Euro, let's see here. I'm gonna pause real quick here. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna pause this video real quick. All right, I'm back, guys. So let's go back here. Let's talk about here. Euro, buying Euro, looking for Euro to break back up to $1 in its value. It's at 98.5 right now. So looking for it to break 99 back to $1. and then we'll see where they go from here. Now, overall, it is respecting the trend line of the downward trend line. Let me draw this out here. Oh, I mean, this thing has been going down nuts, bro. So overall, I mean, I'm going off of this big point here because this would be the point to break off here. So it has been going down quite a bit, and this would be my go-to structure. So this would be right here for it to break through. If it doesn't break through above $1, that's not substantial enough for me to keep going. Anytime it's broken above back $1, it's coming back down anyways. So that's another reason why I don't like using trend lines. It had to be a really substantial move. That's all I'm saying. Anytime there is a big move, a big bullish candle going up, closing in, or going down, closing in, there's always that retracement candle, right? There's always that pullback and retracement because it can't go up forever and it can't go down forever. So we are buying Euro this week. Let's see here. Euro GBP. This one is gonna be a really tough pair to work on. Based on this, I would sell because then we are planning on buying the pound. Now, it's going to be tricky with these two pairs because these two pairs have been really just up and down quite a bit. Now, buying Euro GBP, no, selling Euro GBP back down to 87 to 86. And then it is still in this range from 89 to 86. So I don't want to I don't want to get too caught up on this pair because this pair is going to be consolidating quite a bit. I mean, the best time to sell was at, man, when it peaked all the way up to 90, 93, and when the pound hit all the way down to $1.03 here. I am expecting the pound to come back down to that price at $1.04, $1.03 there at the very lowest at the wick there. So we are selling the pound, looking for the pound to come back down to 112. If you guys haven't noticed, I believe Liz Truss, the new prime minister, resigned her position. The UK doesn't even know what they plan on doing to revive their banking system, and that's crucial. Bank of England is really at a turmoil, and who knows what's going to happen with the Bank of England and the people that live in the UK. And so this is pretty a substantial move, and also it's unpredictable. Who knows what's going to happen, right? And so with the banks, the people are frustrated, can't pull money out. I don't even know what's going to happen, and so it's crazy to see what's happening with the UK itself in that country aspect. And then now Europe's involved, and then it all comes back to the United States. So every country is facing their own political issues, tensions are rising, and also the financial crisis of each banking system that's involved. And all the banking systems are tied to each other. So we'll see how it all plays out. I'm just saying there's gonna be a really disruptive move. Let's see here. Yeah, selling the pound back down. I'm looking for it to break down 112 to 110 to 108. Okay, let's go down to you. I will have to make a video on these Swiss pairs because I've been getting really, really addicted to carrying all these Swiss pairs. So not this pair, not this pair. This pair is okay. So US dollar Swiss franc. I know this is gonna be a really tough pair because the US dollar. Oh yeah, my bad. US dollar went down. So selling US dollar Swiss franc back down to 99 to 98. And then we'll see if it breaks 98 down to 97. That is the move back down I'm looking for this week. Selling UCAD as well. UCAD maneuver back down. Resistance is at the 139. Looking for it to break 136 to 135. There is no support for UCAD until we come all the way down to 130. So there's no stopping this pair. I would expect it to keep coming back down. I don't foresee it going back up unless something major happens for the federal interest rate decision for next Wednesday. So next Wednesday is the FOMC meeting and the Fed interest rate decision for 75 basis points. So next week is going to be a really crazy week following up this week. I love the first week and the last week of each month. it's always the most craziest month, craziest weeks to trade. So we're buying Australia and New Zealand for this week. Looking for Australian dollar to hit 64 to 65 and maybe possibly to 66. And then for New Zealand to hit New Zealand to go back up to 58 to 59 and then maybe up to 60. I'm not for sure on that one, but 59 I'd be looking forward to see that gain because overall they are still on a downtrend. These two currencies are the two weakest currencies of all times, and not for sure what's really going to happen. Yes, they did a major retracement going back up at the end of Friday because the U.S. dollar fell back down. Now, obviously, there was some political news that were involved, but also the banks were also were issuing different ways on trying to revive the banking system, and that's the reason why all the currencies were going up like crazy against the US dollar. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I don't believe there's anything too crazy. I know we have a lot of I know that we have a lot of news on the economic calendar this week. I know Wednesday is going to be a big day because Bank of Canada is having their interest rate decision to 4%. Canada is raising from 3.25 to 4%, guys. That's crazy. And the European Central Bank is going from 1.25 to 2%, which I'm really shocked at it. Oh, BOJ, dog. Bank of Japan interest rate decision. This is gonna be a big interest. This is gonna be a sudden news spike for this one. I've seen it the last time they did it, and I am expecting the same thing. So there was a really big market volatility with that Bank of Japan interest rate decision because it did involve all the JPY players. Pay attention to that. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I won't send the signals out until Tokyo sessions because the everything on the phone on the MetaTrader 4 that I've sent out, they're all backwards, all reverse orders. So there's no point trying to make it confusing to you guys. So on that, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.